I'm very excited to pronounce to you that I was invited by Burger Zoo, which is the local zoo, and you can see it here. I was invited to join them to visit the zoo and to actually start a series of 8 animals. And you can see the first one here, it's the aardvark. And what I'm doing is I'm sketching this animal in its environment, and it has a great spacious area where it lives, and this animal lives in the part that is called the bush, and it's very warm here, and I can really smell the animal, I can see the animal, and it's just great to be studying this animal, which continue moving around continuously. But all these studies I will bring home to me, and then I will make an actual pastel drawing out of it with the pastel pencils. And here in the zoo I'm simply studying with the charcoal pencil. So it's all in Dutch, of course, but for my English viewers I will of course do an English voiceover for you, so you can follow me. And it got some food then, and it's a night animal, so after the food in the morning it will go to sleep. So it's just amazing to be drawing these animals in the life. And I will see what it will bring me when I go home and work this drawing out. So keep watching, we'll be doing 8 in total. And this one is the first, it's the aardvark. Welcome to this tutorial where we're going to draw an aardvark. And I've put in some colors, the colors of the Stabilo Carbothellos that I am working with, but I'm not sure I'm going to use them all. Now this is the reference picture that was sent to me by our local zoo, Burgers Zoo it's called. It's in Arnhem. And I was invited there to observe animals and then sketch them out in my own way. And I also want to tell a little bit of a story about the aardvark and the fun that it brings when you start studying animals in life, in real, when you are visiting a zoo. Now the aardvark has a very long stretched nose, and I'm using the Strathmore Charcoal paper here, and I've also chosen the color gray because the aardvark is grayish by itself, and also it is a night animal, so it feeds during the night, and he has those long stretched ears, and it's a really fun animal to watch and to draw. It's oddly shaped, and I'm very happy to have been able to study this animal. It's the kind of animal that you would not imagine ever drawing. But as I was studying this animal, I kind of a little bit fell in love with it, because it's a very gentle and a very friendly animal. Now it's not related to the pigs in any way. It's a different kind, it's its own species, but you can see why people chose the name aardvark, because of the snout. its snout is a little bit like a pig, so that's why, well, its name is originated with the art of vark. A vark is like a pig in Dutch also, and in German. And what I also wanted to express is that this animal hunts the termites and ants at night. And well, I've colored in the background, so the sky, I've colored in with the gray pencil, and I'm using the gray pastel pencil for the setup. And I've also colored in the sky really dark. So, well, I actually want to express also the landscape and the moon. And I thought, well, isn't it great? It would be great to draw in those little piles that the termites build and put that in the background. So it tells a little bit more about the aardvark itself, and in what kind of environments these animals live. And they hunt for the termites, and they have the long tongue coming out. And once they start digging, they have those big claws, and they start then digging in the termite hills on the west side, and that's the side where the sun sets, so that's the warmest side of the termite hills. Now, I did a little bit of pre-study here. Well, its head was a little bit too big, but I want to draw in also a little termite. And I want to place the termite in on the left corner, the bottom left corner of my drawing area. So this termite is looking towards the aardvark, and the aardvark is looking towards the termite. And well, that way I wanted to put a little bit of tension into this drawing, make it a little bit more fun to watch, and tell a lot more story within this drawing. Now, what I also did is I've taken the brush and I've brushed in the pigments, and as you can see, the Strathmore paper has well, a lot of grain in itself, so I want to push the grain away a little bit for the background. And this is my pencil eraser, and what I do with that is I want to draw in the moon. So that's a full moon there in the sky, in that dark sky. And by erasing the pigments out, I am enabling myself to put in the pigments of the white pastel pencil. So if I wasn't doing that, if I was to leave in the gray pigments and I would go over it with my white pastel pencil, then they would blend together, and then they would resolve in a mushy, grayish blend together. And I don't want that. So for the areas that have to be really white, I erase first the gray pigments. So that's an important tip. Keep notice of that. And what I want to express is that the moon is full, and the moon casts a little bit of light upon that aardvark here. And in that way, the drawing becomes, well, a little bit romantic, or, well, a little bit mysterious if you want. And that's what I want for this aardvark. I wanted to draw him as he is just heading out and the sun just disappeared behind the horizon, and this aardvark is going to dig around in the termite hills, and he is searching for little ants and insects and stuff. So well, that's what I want to express. Put a little bit more contrast here, so the dark gray pencil is now in my hand. And what's also, of course, is I've put in the light now with the white, and on the right side of the aardvark there is a lot of shadow, of course. And by putting in those shadowy parts upon that aardvark, I also start to create a lot of feel for 3D effect. So the whole right side of this aardvark is now covered in shadow, and it's a moonlit environment, and I wanted to get that mysterious feel. And so at this part I've only used the mid-gray, the white, actually it's a little bit like a very light gray, and then here the dark gray. And those three colors already have the result of creating a lot of 3D effect. And this is that termite, which is all the way up front here. So I can actually draw him quite big, because he is kind of looking over the little termite hill here. And in the meantime, that aardvark is heading towards the termite hill, and that termite has a problem. So that is, well, just my imagination going on, and this is what brings, well, it came to my head as I was studying that aardvark in real when I was at the zoo in Arnhem. And I think that if I was only to copy an aardvark just from a picture, then I would go about like, okay, this is an aardvark, I'm going to copy you, I'm going to put you on the paper because I like you a lot. And well, in this way the actual drawing brings me so much more. And also in the meantime I have put away that little shine in the eye. I thought that was a little bit, well, like a comic drawing, so I've put that away. Also on the right side of the aardvark there's a lot of shadow going on, so I want to put that shadow in there. And it's a little bit of well, the contour light, the light is coming from behind, so the front side of the aardvark is all covered in shadow. And I just have to use my feel of 3D here. Think of the rounded shapes that the aardvark has, and then I'm simply imagining the shadows on the aardvark itself. And the outer line of the aardvark and also on its tail, those are lit by the moon. So you get that shiny contour line, and that's all casted by the moon, which is coming from the left top. And I've pushed the darkness of the sky a little bit more, so I've also put in a little bit of dark gray there. And then for the ears I want to put in a little bit of pink. And Well, the ears themselves are of course very thin, and the light of the moon is shining through those ears. So I want to give that a really soft touch of pink. So I'm simply using my red pastel pencil here and put that in, and then blend it out a little bit with my finger. And here and there I just draw in a few of those short hairs. They have very short hairs, and well, it kinds of make them cuddly. They are amazing animals. They are very friendly indeed. And an adult aardvark can weigh for about 60 kilograms. So I was also amazed that this animal is quite big, and well, but they're also very kind. And the person caring for this one, well, they had a very lovely connection together, and the aardvark was very happy to see him, and he was also gentle and nice. So I totally fell in love with this amazing creature. It's quite a lovely animal, and I'm very happy to be able to well, make this close study of this amazing animal. And they also can grow quite old, up to 18 years. And well, I love this, and I hope you liked it too. So if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and of course you can find the real-time recording on my Patreon page if you want. So see you in the next tutorial.